Welcome everybody into game number 2. We're gonna watch Monsieur EG.HuK, who's actually EG.HuK now, so his ID in the game has not changed yet, but he will do that quite soon, I'm sure. So EG.HuK is this Protoss player in the bottom middle, going up against FXOmOOnGLaDe. He is the Zerg in the left. I believe FXOmOOnGLaDe is a part of FXO, but I'm wondering why the FXOmOOnGLaDe is not on there. Maybe it's just an off-server account. I don't think I talked about that enough in the last game about FXOmOOnGLaDe, because FXO is a very interesting team to look at right now. They have acquired FOU, so they now have an FXO Korea division, so that's pretty big. Plus they have some great players, also some nice players. FXOtGun is a really good guy. I've talked to him, he sent me replays, so just big props to FXOtGun, show him some appreciation. There's another Australian player, like FXOmOOnGLaDe actually. FXOmOOnGLaDe is also from Australia, so FXO's got an interesting distribution of their players with also, Slog is from actually New York City, I think. So we got Slog from New York, we've got FXOmOOnGLaDe and tGun from Australia, and then all the Koreans from FOU. So that's just impressive stuff in itself. So now HuK is going to go ahead and he might actually Nexus first. He's pulled back his probe that he would have used to throw down a Forge for a Forge expansion, so he might actually easily be going for a Nexus first. So FXOmOOnGLaDe right now is running around. He's got a spawning pool built right now. He's not going for a hatch first, probably because of the fact that HuK has this probe there. He's stolen some arrows, but I'm going to start attacking. I'm actually able to do a little bit of damage. Gotta be careful on that though. If FXOmOOnGLaDe pulls more drones, then yeah, the probe could die. But oh, it's so annoying. He might. Oh, is HuK gonna get the probe kill? He's gotta be. Oh, FXOmOOnGLaDe has to be so careful of that one drone now. It can still take 2 hits. Luckily, the drone does replenish its health over time, and HuK looks like he's going to be retreating, especially because this spawn pool is getting closer and closer to completion. HuK has, yep, he's thrown down his Nexus first. Will there be a Forge next? I would assume. Yep, there's a Forge. So HuK is now getting his Forge expansion now with the Nexus first. Very nice build if he can get away with it. FXOmOOnGLaDe right now is running around. The probe did not get that final kill. Looks like that drone is really just getting too much health too quickly. So drone is now running around, natural expansion. You can see that the he doesn't even have 300, now he has 300. So now HuK is successfully delaying the hatchery, but really not by any amount of time. So that was a good send time by FXOmOOnGLaDe to just distract the probe long enough that it doesn't hurt FXOmOOnGLaDe's build at all. So Forge is up, probably see a cannon. There's the cannon. Gateway most likely next will be here to help the wall off. And HuK might actually want to throw down another gateway just in case of a massive Ling all-in coming from FXOmOOnGLaDe, because he only has one cannon to defend himself right now. This could be a very powerful opener from FXOmOOnGLaDe, but we've seen that HuK has actually left a hole in this build down here with this gateway. And oh, he barely blocks this in time with the pylon to deal with that Ling, and unfortunately HuK's oh, actually, wow, HuK's probe manages to actually stay alive, and HuK cancels both of those. Oh wow, he doesn't feel really confident about no more aggression happening from FXOmOOnGLaDe, as well, FXOmOOnGLaDe does seem to just be droning up. No Lings are coming out from him at the moment. No extractors. There's no aggression signs coming from him. It's just a straight no gas spawning pool, hatchery expansion, and nothing else except that. So HuK now, he's also staying on one cannon too. This is really, really safe play coming from him. And notice that HuK's cybernetics core is not farther up. He's using it once again to hug the cannon and prevent the surrounding capabilities of Zerglings to take it out really easily. HuK is really just trying to get as much as he can economically. He's only got one geyser. He has not gotten any of his main geysers. It's just his natural expansion and this bottom one. And also, FXOmOOnGLaDe's going for a very fast third base at 5 minutes in. It's a great response to a Nexus first, because it's either go all in with crazy aggression, or do a mass crazy expansion type of play, so that FXOmOOnGLaDe's economy can hope to match HuK's economy. Because right now HuK has more probes than drones than FXOmOOnGLaDe. So HuK is looking to be very solid economically, but both these players need some kind of follow-up, which will be being revealed soon. There is the warp gate being chrono boosted out for HuK, and he's also sending out this probe. Unfortunately, there is a Ling at both these two relevant watchtowers, so this probe is not going to probably do that much, but the Zealot that's moving out probably will, but looks like FXOmOOnGLaDe didn't want to go for a scout, and that's not going to be happening anytime soon. That Ling will die to the photon cannon, but FXOmOOnGLaDe is going to move in, want to see the chrono boost most likely, but that's not going to happen. So FXOmOOnGLaDe's Zerg didn't really see much, just saw that frontal spot, but this Overlord that's flying through everything is seeing that there is not a lack of gas, but is HuK gonna get another base? Oh, he's hiding gates. That's what he's doing. I thought HuK was actually about to expand and get his own third incredibly quickly, but he's not. He has to deal with this Overlord, and he's going to do that by killing with the Stalker and getting out a lot of gate. He's got. He might be doing like a very strong 6 gate. There's a pylon there, so we do have 5 gates along with the 6 gate here, so it will be a 6 gate. I'm kind of surprised that no one with a 6 gate gets the +1 attack. That's something that I like to do when I do a 6 gate like this after the Forge expansion, is I just have the money to get that +1/+1 early on, so I do that, and then I do the 6 gate, and it's actually surprisingly powerful. Like, I do enjoy that. I don't know if any pros have specific reasons why that's not viable, but that's one of my builds of choice against Zerg. So now HuK's warp gate is completed. We do see that this Forge is continuing to be idle. HuK has now got his 2nd and 3rd gases either built or on the way. 3rd one is going to be there. It's going to be very zealot heavy, most likely, with the counts of everything. And there he is chrono boosting out all of these things. There's the warp gates technology. What will he warp in? I'm probably going to excite him to warp in down here. And I accidentally opened up Skype. No, don't do that. Okay, good. I stopped that in time. Alright, so now HuK's Nexus is here. We can see his unit station is showing a lot of probes. 49 probes to 57 drones, but only 5 links. If HuK can attack now, that'll be huge. That's what he's doing right now, because look at that. There are stalkers and everything inside the base of OmooNGLaDe. He actually could easily supply block OmooNGLaDe, which he does. Oh, that's so key. But 8 roaches were built, and that should be enough to help OmooNGLaDe defend, but there is goodbye to a drone or two before those roaches can pop immediately. But goodbye to that Overlord. It's going to serve to almost supply block OmooNGLaDe again. But these drones are all pulled. They're being very vulnerable. HuK has a proxy pylon down here doing a great job of being aggressive. You can see that there's a huge influx of zealots and stalkers. That's all this is right now. Those zealots do a great job of taking damage, and now OmooNGLaDe is going to have to deal with a very large stalker count with those roaches. This is not going to be a very good position for OmooNGLaDe. You can see that there's going to be drones getting picked off. The Queen is getting very close to being picked off. She's got 20 health left. 3 more shots or so, and it will go down. There is falling. All these roaches are trying to get microed away. HuK still has a proxy pylon, very much alive. You can get a zealot up here. You can warp in on the high ground too if he moves in the main base, but that's a very vulnerable spot to get flanked from. The thing is, though, here we have OmooNGLaDe once again bringing back all of those lings, all of those drones and roaches to try and defend against this. HuK is continuing to be very aggressive. You can't turn your eyes away from this because there is just too much aggression happening. There it goes by another Overlord. So OmooNGLaDe is still ahead in the food count, but not by much. HuK is being very aggressive with these units. Is microing his stalkers very well, trying to target fire out some of those units. If he can pick off some of those drones, that would be a very good move. But he's going to pick off more Overlords, and another supply block is happening from OmooNGLaDe. This is very hard to deal with when you get all those Overlords getting taken out. Because right now, OmooNGLaDe is trying very hard to be able to defend this, but if you can't get more units, it's hard to defend. He's being forced to make Overlords instead of units, and that's not a good thing at all. But now all those zealots are there. Looks like HuK needs to warp in some more units. He's almost supply blocked at this point in time, and there you go, a lot of zealots and everything, and he's expanding. So good to see that HuK's expanding. I actually went to go and check on the chronos on those warp gates, and coincidentally see Nexus going down. So that's the follow from HuK as an expansion after this. Now sentries are in the mix too. Oh, this is going to be so deadly. If HuK can just sentry that top ramp, that would be one less hatchery of reinforcements that can actually be done. And look, OmooNGLaDe is being forced to build spine crawlers back, and the next hatchery goes down. That is huge. HuK has now officially been very successful with this attack, more so than he already was. Being able to take down that hatchery is huge. So OmooNGLaDe is going to have to bring those spine crawlers up, try and get them down onto this area to allow him to be able to really just not die or take even more damage. So OmooNGLaDe is re-expanding once again. He's actually getting 2 hatcheries, so we can get a macro hatch as well. But HuK's economy is going to be so solid. More zealots are out. Down here we just have a Robo getting out an Immortal, and HuK is also getting out his +1 weapons. Imagine what that attack would have been like if he had gotten +1 before. He had like 1 less Stalker. Or just like 2 zealots instead of 2 stalkers, and they would have had it, and that would have been still incredible. So here the Spine Crawler is burrowing down a good spot. EGHuK now has creep spread though through his entire aggression pathway, which is exactly what he needs. That there we go. That's the high ground warp in that I wanted. And now we're going to see the division of EGHuK's forces, plus the possible destruction of those creep tumors. But now we see HuK, a little bit misplaced on those force fields, a little bit late. Could have done a lot more damage to EGHuK if he had actually done that successfully. But still, he's got a lot of hits on those spine crawlers, and now he's going to be able to use those force fields once again. But goodbye to one spine crawler that will go away. And down here we're seeing that HuK is targeting down the layer with these zealots. He really wants to take those out, but HuK's got to be careful about those stalkers. Where those sentries going to force it right down the middle right now. That'll be huge, but no, he's not going to be able to. But down here, this layer is getting dangerously low, but it should be able to be defended against, and the burrow is also going to finish. That is huge. Although HuK does have out observers, so the burrow is not going to be a huge deal in that respect. It's going to be the fact that the roach is going to be healed. That's going to be annoying. But there is another warping of those guys down there, and HuK, I don't think he's going to be able to get that finish off the layer though. So those zealots, they're dead. And now that burrow is done, this minimal damage is going to be worthless. But now HuK's attacking again once more with some great force fields once again, locking off a lot of those roaches. The EGHuK turns right around and attacks immediately. He's got a huge count of forces. The zealot count is getting seriously diminished. This Immortal is helping out a lot, but he's got to be careful about getting hit from the high ground, and now HuK is continuing crazy aggressive. This one Immortal is hugely important. Great force fields on the ramps to prevent EGHuK from being able to do a ton of damage, but it's just reinforcements from these 3 hatcheries as being the key thing. And now all of these drones are going to be very, very vulnerable because HuK can just continue warping in with that pylon down there, and there's more force fields down there. But the roaches can actually sneak through. That's not good. That will actually allow EGHuK to defend this, because now he's going to surround. Drones are still there for HuK, and HuK is continuing to attack even more. This entire time, HuK has now actually got mining from full saturation on all 3 of his bases. He's working on getting out his next set of attack upgrades with a +1, but he's got 2 more Immortals that he hasn't even used yet with this army. And oh my god, beeping from my phone, stop doing that. Okay, that's done. So all of those roaches are just barely defending. But what? How did... Okay, that's just baffling that there's a +2 attack there. And now HuK's just working on taking out this spawning pool. That's going to be a great thing to do. But he's not going to be able to get it done, so he's going to try and just take out possibly that one roach. Will he get down? Yep, that one roach is the most damage he could possibly hope to do. But still, EGHuK's now down to 2 bases. Once again, he's gone from 1 base to 2 base to 3 base to 2 base to 3 base to 2 base again. That's kind of unfortunate, especially when one of the bases was a lair. But still, EGHuK has the +2 attack. He's now going for an attack on HuK, but HuK has defensive position. He's got a lot of units, full-on Stalker and Immortal Ball for him. So now, yeah, EGHuK is running around trying to actually get a scout on where he is, but he's going to go ahead, possibly try and attack this third through the destructive debris. But his Stalkers, oh no, HuK Stalkers are completely, we got Blink already, so he's going to be fine, never mind. I'm going to say he's got complete caught position while he's trying to funnel himself out of this base, but it's not going to be too much of a worry. Glial Constitution did get researched for EGHuK, so the layer tech is there for his roaches. So that's not a really unfortunate, aspect of this progression of this game, but still, HuK's about to have his own +2 attack, and with Blink and Immortals, he will be able to out-position, out-damage the roaches, most likely, assuming he's doing everything as he should, which is, odds are he will, because, I mean, he's HuK. And now here is the Blink Micro, and there are the Immortals going down. Once they get to this fray, it's going to be very hard for EGHuK to deal with. EGHuK's going to have to try and focus down the Immortals, but it's not going to be easy. So now there we have his attack starting, and now Immortals are not attacking right now, but here we see the drones being pulled. HuK's now blinking back. The Immortals are entering the fray, but he's got to be careful. There's a lot of roaches down there, and the Immortals from the middle, they're going to be able to get picked off by the roaches really easily. HuK's trying to be aggressive with all his units, but the Immortals are there and now turn around attacking. But it looks like with this guy's still alive, this reinforcement, HuK's going to be able to take out a few more roaches, but you got to be careful. He constantly finds a hatchery I completely missed throughout all of the aggression, so goodbye to this hatchery. There are a roach and a drone being made now. We do see them, the buy points being set for that immediately, but this cocoon might actually die before it gets to be made. But goodbye to those observers, the overlords, as the observer sees it. Now EGHuK's doing a good job of burrowing his roaches, getting their health back. He's got to do that, otherwise he will just plain lose. Right now, HuK, his aggression is incredible. He's got his +2 attack. You can see that it's actually going to get him +1 armor. He's got a 4th base on the way over here, and what is that? It's EG. He wrote EG. HuK just wrote EG and pylon. Oh my god, HuK wrote EG and pylons. Oh my god, HuK wrote EG and pylons. That is interesting. So HuK is feeling confident that he's going to win this game. So now we see some more blinking happening with these stalkers, but Moonglade's doing a great job of just being aggressive and trying to hit those stalkers before they can do anything. But Moonglade is also losing his third base. You see, HuK's already got his blink already set up for these stalkers for their escape, and there he's going to blink. There he goes, the blink up, and now he's retreat. And now Moonglade is back to 2 bases after being returned to 3 bases. So this stalker's got 12 kills. Goodbye, 12 kill stalker. I still can't believe that HuK wrote EG. That's so funny. That's ridiculous. And now, with the sentries, yeah, goodbye roaches. Those are great sentry force fields as opposed to other units' force fields. But still, we have these 2 Immortals doing tons of damage. You got the +2 attack, 60 damage per shot. More Immortals coming in, and GG is called by Moonglade, and Moonglade has no idea that HuK wrote EG. So good job for HuK, being his good old fun self, even with EG. Now he's off of Liquid, but well done for him. So he's now even the series out to 1-1. So we move on to game number 3 in a second.